Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the OffGridEnclave. Autumn time is harvest time. In this video we're gonna have a quick look at the basics of tabak. How to grow it, how to harvest it, and how to cure it. In the back you can see my little tabak garden. I am growing farmer's tabak, Virginia, and burley there. To have an aromatic experience with your self-grown tabak, usually different sorts of tabak are combined according to individual taste. For this reason, it is recommendable to have multiple different tabak sorts. Growing tabak is not complex and can easily be done even by beginners. Seeding the tabak is usually done on the inside, unless you have an exceptionally warm climate, about a month before the frost ends. After the frost period ended, put the tabak outside on a warm and sunny spot. Tabak prefers loose soil that is nutrient rich. Depending on your climate, the tabak will need watering during the summer season. As the growing part is quite easy, let's get to the harvest part. Having the correct harvest timing for tabak is quite important. If you are planning to make cigars from your tobacco, you need to harvest the leaves about a week before they turn from dark green to light green. When you see the very lowest leaves of the tobacco start to turn light green, this is about the time to start harvesting for cigar tobacco. For cigarette tobacco, you want the leaves to be very light green and starting to turn yellowish. These will cure into a very nice and smooth smoking tobacco. At the plants on my little tobacco fields, you can see the different stages of that. While the farmer's tabak and the Virginia already have very light green leaves, the burley is still in a very dark green phase. As I get the camera closer, you can notice that the Virginia and the farmer's tabak already have turned yellowish on the lower leaves. This is a good timing to harvest for cigarette tobacco. What we need next is nothing more than our hands and a basket. The lower leaves will be ready a lot more early than the upper leaves. This is why tabak is usually harvested in multiple stages. Starting at the very bottom of the plant, we rip away the leaves in an upwards motion and gently stack them in our basket. As you can see, the top of this tabak plant has already been cleared. Most of the seed capsules are ready at this point, and I already harvested them a week earlier.
Five minutes later.
After about 5 minutes, the basket is reasonably full and we have harvested all the ready leaves. Time to pack this up and bring it to further processing. There is plenty of different methods and techniques to dry tabak leaves. As this first batch of the harvest is not that much in material, what I do is I use a needle and a normal line, and I simply go with the needle and put the line through each of the leaves. Make sure your line is reasonably strong for that, or you will have a mess on the floor later on. On the right side here you can see the seed capsules that are separated and put out for drying. Each of these capsules will contain about 50 to 250 tobacco seeds. Drying tobacco should be done slowly and not too quickly. For that reason, pick a spot that is sort of windy and has ventilation, but also make sure it's not too dry or too hot. If needed, you can always re-moisturize the tabak with a little spray bottle if it dries too quickly. Drying tobacco properly takes weeks and not days. I expect this tobacco to take about 5 to 6 weeks to dry properly. After that, we will start with the curing process. Subscribe and hit the bell and you won't miss the video about that. Thank you for watching, enjoy your day and make it count.